day 99. So one of the things that happened during my break was I was lucky enough to go to a restaurant called Mini Bar in DC. It is a 2-star Michelin restaurant, and it does not serve a lot of people each night, but what it does serve is experiences that both delight and tantalize the taste buds, your sight, gives you historical. It's all about the experience, right? Whether you're eating it or drinking it, in my case, because there definitely was some wine to be had. But the whole point of doing something like this, I mean, I don't get me wrong, there were definitely some things that weren't that great. I mean, it more just like what I prefer. I'm not a pork person, and there was a dish that was essentially pork fat with caviar and a cream sauce, and it just didn't sit well with me, and it was just a bite. So like, I tried it, I didn't like it, whatever. And then there were other ones that I really liked, like this kind of like egg, this like cloud bread egg thing with like cheese on top and then truffles. It was amazing. And then there was this Krispy Kreme ice cream. So they went out, got Krispy Kremes, made into an ice cream, and then made it into the shape of a donut, and then breaded it and fried it. So it tasted like a fried donut, a fried ice cream, but Krispy Kreme. I don't know. It was great. Anywho, there were multiple things about it, but it was an experience, and it's one that I'll remember for a very long time. And so it's something that I want to change about, how I perceive food, because I'm lucky enough. I am, not food scarce. I'm not, living on an extremely tight budget and can only afford so much. And because of that, I have the ability to say that I don't like this food. I have the ability to walk away and to throw out food, but I have a problem with doing that. And so, I mean, one of the reasons I didn't do much fasting last week was because of that, because I had food that I had left from the previous week, up and leaving to go to DC. And so I wanted to consume that before it went bad. And so there were things like that, right? Where it's just like, it's not necessarily about the experience or the taste, but about simply consuming. And so one of the things that I'd like to start focusing on more is the experience. And not the quantity or, and the quality. I do care about the quality. So it's just something to think about, right? I mean, and you don't need to spend ungodly amounts of money on food, as we did that night, or drink. But you I mean, you could find great food on the corner of, in a food truck, as I have done several times because I live in Austin. It's a matter of experiencing that food, and it's a matter of eating not to eat, but to experience.